Good morning, Ebon Pinion here, and a happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Today I'm going to do a dual review, and that's because I have two models of the Kershaw Blur. And there's a few slight differences, but for the most part, things are the same. They're the same as far as materials go. So one is the 1670 NBSW. That stands for Navy Blue Stonewash. And then the other is model number 1670 TSTBW. And this is Blackwash. Kershaw's one of my favorite brands. They make really good knives. And usually they don't overprice their knives as far as if you go out and find them at like Walmart or certain other stores, they're not quite overpriced as many other brands are. And sometimes they are overpriced, but for the most part I can get them relatively inexpensively and still get a very high quality knife. So both of these are USA made, and they're both part of the Blur series. Going into the handles, as you can see, there's at least the difference in color. And there's the black, and then there's the blue, and they're both slabs of aluminum, aircraft aluminum. And both of them have this rubberized Track Tech insert on both sides that helps for grip. And they both have a pocket clip. And the pocket clips are only for right hand tip up or tip down carry only. But they do have dual ramped thumb studs, and yeah, they're ramped. They're cut at an angle, and they have some jimping on them. They open with Kershaw Speed Safe. It's assisted opening with a torsion bar. And you can see the differences in blades. We have the Tanto, the Americanized Tanto, partially serrated, and then the regular modified drop point with the recurve. And both are hollow ground, and both are made from Sandvik 14 C28N, which is a good steel. Actually, it's a pretty good high quality steel for these knives, and holds a good edge, takes a good edge, relatively easy. It's fairly strong. And as you can tell, one is Blackwash, Kershaw's Blackwash, and what that is it's black oxide coated blade that's been stonewashed. So it's kind of like a 2 type coating, in a way. It comes out very nice. And then so this one is just regular stonewash, and stonewash is supposed to be good for corrosion resistance, but this blade steel is already very, very corrosion resistant as it is. It's very good on corrosion resistance and edge retention and stuff you want. Now, the problems that I do have with these blades, the only problems I'd see is the thin tips. They both have relatively thin tips, and especially the tactical version. This is considered a tactical version, and take tactical how you will, but usually nowadays it's meant in the sense of self-defense. But this having such a thin tip, it's more of a what I would consider a last-ditch self-defense weapon rather than a primary self-defense weapon, because that tip will probably not hold up very well to repeated use or even to, you know, if you need to defend yourself at one point, it may not hold up after that first encounter. So, but as far as, you know, utility knives, these are pretty good. They're very sharp. They came very sharp, and they sharpen up very easily. And they're both liner locks, and they lock up fairly solidly. No blade play, up and down, left or right. You can see that one. And this one, the navy blue one, is my favorite Kershaw. I have a bunch of Kershaw knives, and this is my favorite by far. I really like this knife. And they're fairly ergonomic. I think that if the handle were a bit wider, had more of a palm swell, it might be more ergonomic. They do have some jimping here on the back and on the liner lock, but this really doesn't hold your hand in, your thumb in or anything. You have to pretty much rely on this track tech in order to keep your hand on here. So that's something to consider. They both center in the blade. I mean, overall, these are just really well done Kershaw knives. And I highly recommend either of them. It's very well made. Very well made, deploy easily, lock up solidly. So I mean, they're good knives, definitely. And I definitely recommend getting yourself a Kershaw Blur. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving again, and God bless. Thanks you for watching.